Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Okay, we are here now, right here in our balcony. Yeah, we are basking under the sun because of the COVID-19. So, in order for us not to be infected, we prefer to bask ourselves under the sun. So, the sun is so hot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but but this morning, because it's morning here in Switzerland, we're going to share with you some a short topic about on how to make life beautiful. Okay, so that's our title. It's a short friends on air topic. As we have our breakfast now, it's a bit too late because, but we're still having this fun here. So I would like to ask Esther, what makes what makes life beautiful?
Yeah, you can be like life makes
Speak
beautiful.
louder.
Life makes beautiful if you're happy,
Mm-hmm.
and you can make you happy with
And what makes you happy? That's what
Yeah.
I mean.
what you makes you happy.
Yeah.
You can be happy with small things. You don't need a lot of stuff.
Ah, okay. She mentioned
To
that
be
we can be happy with the small things like needle, small thing. No. Do you agree with that? A small thing like needle, then your life becomes happy. Okay, and that's good as well because when we say small things, it refers to just a small maybe a small object, a small stuff and everything, but you find happiness with it. So, to be specific, what are those things?
Yeah, like to be thankful for what we have.
Mm-hmm. What we have
Like
now.
nature, sunshine, beautiful
What we have now.
weather,
She
a good
prepared.
husband.
So are you happy that
Food.
I'm your husband?
Yeah.
Oh, really? You tell the world. Tell the world of his love. Okay, we're just making fun here out of the at the balcony. So as we can see the nature over there, over there, over there. So we'll be giving you some tips in order to experience a happy life. Okay, and let me read some. Mark Anthony is watching. Thank you, Mark. Then Renalyn Rosel, hi po sir. Okay, I'm your sir. So tomorrow our subject is about history. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Renalyn. Because you called me sir, then you're my student. Then tomorrow our subject is history. Okay, hello sir Ferge Legaspi. How another student of mine, Mark. Mark, Nabosha loves you so much. Okay. Okay, we'll be talking about pointers on how to make life a beautiful one. For me, um, realizing that God has given you this life, the opportunity or the privilege of having this life. God has been sustaining my life for 49 years. So, do you think it's not a big deal for me to be happy with God? So, having this life is, for me, this is the biggest happiness that I have. The life that God has given to me because I can do a lot of things, more experience as you get old, of course, as you get old, right? So for me, life. But there are other things around us that make us happy as well. Okay, you see something,
Yeah, example, the nature,
and you see something while I'm eating.
the
Okay,
food.
okay, say something.
Yeah, like you don't need, how already I said, you don't need a lot of stuff. You can be with
Mm-hmm.
not many things. You can be happy,
Mm-hmm.
and like with to be around the correct people makes you happy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, yeah, if you go outside or if you have a nice view, you can be thankful to
Mm.
God.
So
How
you're saying
what He
that
gives you.
people as well
Mm.
makes you happy as well, of
Yes.
course. Okay,
Yeah.
you said correct.
Or what?
Is there a wrong people? Maybe there are. Okay, I'm looking for Ate Dan. what can you say about these beautiful friends on air at the balcony? But I cannot see now who are watching us because I'm using my handsome sunglasses because the sun really
Blends you.
hot against. But I need to silip her. Okay, so I guess
But-
people make us people make us happy as
Yeah,
well.
but for me, like what makes me very happy is like if I can make other people happy.
Mm.
Yeah, to serve other people's.
Mhm.
But now in Corona time, it's not so easy because
Mm-mm.
everybody has to stay at home, so you just can go online,
Mm-mm.
not in direct service, really.
Yes, true. Because, but we need to be wise enough to choose our friends because not everyone that we encounter, not everyone that we meet are people who are beneficial to our health because some people are making some stories about you, some people criticize you so much, or some people make you stress. So as a person, though we are looking forward to meet a lot of people, but we need also to become a bit wiser or become what do you call this, you need to be more critical when it comes to close friends because some people, like for instance, if you disclose a lot of things about you, then afterwards those people will use this information from us against you. So it's more shameful and more degrading for us. So tip number two, aside for the life that we have, tip number two, choose the right person. Okay, some people would say that, okay, don't go with people who are negative, people who are no people who are no good intention. So it's really hard to choose sometimes because as a person, like my personality, I can easily deal with other people. It could be young people, old people, or any type of people. But later on, you will realize, oh, I made a wrong mistake. I made a wrong mistake. What kind of English? Okay, say more about people.
Yeah, but otherwise,
Okay, I have a question. Okay, question.
Uh-huh,
There was
okay.
a time uh, that you had a friend, and afterwards, he or she become your not an enemy, but no more a good friend to you anymore. There was a time.
yeah, because like how you said already, you
Mhm.
have to be smart.
Mhm.
You have to be wise sometimes because
Okay.
you
Mm-mm.
can meet people who are fake,
Mm-mm.
who are
Mm-mm.
who use you.
Okay.
Just
Ay, using you. Okay, I'll go back that. Ronaldin, cute niyo po tingnan. Thank you so much, Ronaldin. Okay, is the ika po ba pala, sir? Yes, I'm super... yes, I belong to the 70 Adventist, of course, denomination. Okay. So here, we're giving more tips like people. So actually, it's you can eat. You just eat. So I'm talking to on the camera. So people are essential for our existence. Without them, well, our lives will be less happy. But but like what I've said, we need to be more
wise,
yeah, become wise. But
like
we
Jesus as well.
yeah, but we should not be exclusive despite of those people surrounded, those bad people. I consider them bad people who always say bad things about you, criticize you, and pulling you down and everything and blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, you have also to consider that that's the reason why you are here on earth, because you want to reach out those people. Because if we become very so critical with them, then it's it's impossible for us to give them the good news as well. But like what I've said, you need to be wise when it comes to having close friends, because we can consider friends like a casual friend, best friend, good friends, and blah blah blah. But by their fruits, you can identify them who are really good friends for you. Because a good friend is a friend who will always understand you, right?
Mm.
A friend who always have a long hand to extend help if he has or she has something, or she has the capacity to help. A friend who always keep your secret, right? They will not divulge this information, especially if they are personal. Because if we have a good friends, then these people we can rely on in times of sadness or loneliness that we have, or any problems that we experience day by day. So it's very important. It's very important to consider who are those good and bad people around you.
Mm.
Okay, aside from life that makes our life beautiful, aside from people, what makes a person happy?
Yeah, if you have like a good relationship to God,
Mhm.
then it makes you happy.
Mm-hmm. In what
Fulfill
way? In
because
what way?
because you have a reason to, you know why you live on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
And like example, if I read
Mm-hmm.
in the morning, like if I wake
Okay.
up and I read devotional,
Mm-hmm.
make devotional,
Mm-hmm.
it brings me during the day.
Mhm.
Like I remember on what I read,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fulfill me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I just like to give a shout out to Eunice. Eunice is watching us. Say hi to Eunice.
Hello.
And Didan Azopardo. Oh my goodness, Didan Azopardo. You remember the beautiful lady in back in the Philippines? She was the one who is administering the accommodation room. The beautiful lady, Asudan, Tita Dan. You know her? You forget? Naku po, nakalimutan po kayo
There
ni
were so many
Itinagda.
people.
Didan, no, the place where we stayed.
Mm.
You remember the
Yes,
accommodation
yeah.
room?
Yeah. Sure,
The
yeah.
lady. Oh
Yeah,
my
I know.
goodness.
I remember.
You ask forgiveness to her. You forget. She's watching us. Say hi.
Hello.
Okay, sorry Ate Dan, pero
So
kilala
many
ka.
people I know.
Okay, so yun. But it doesn't mean that she
Yes.
does not care about you. Okay. Aside from another thing that aside from okay, you mentioned about your relationship with God, and that's true, and that's the very must be on top priority, having relationship with God in order for you to become a happier person or a happy person. But sometimes uh, we encounter as well a problem despite of having a relationship with God, right? Because there are things in life that you ask God through prayer, and sometimes it's delay, or there's a delay on, on the things that you wanted to have, because I don't know, we don't know what is God's plan for us. So that's the reason why maybe some things are not favoring to us, or maybe these things that we're asking from God are the things that are not essential, that are not important, I guess. So how's your relationship with God? How about your relationship with God?
Yeah. If you have a relationship with God,
Mm-hmm.
then you don't focus on yourself.
Mhm.
You focus on how you can serve God
Mm-hmm.
in your
I guess
personal
you need to
life.
speak louder. I don't
Okay.
know if
Hello,
our
neighbors.
recorder speaks yours.
Yeah, if you have a relationship with God, you don't focus everything on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Then you focus on others more,
Mm-hmm.
and you find always a way how you can serve others or can make them happy.
I agree with that, because that's the end, or that's the beginning and the end of your relationship with God. When you have a right relationship with God, then it must be seen, or you have to exercise it.
Mm.
It's not enough to say that you know the Lord, you know God, and yet you are not doing what is God wanted us to be,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So extending again. So this is another form of bringing or putting up bridges.
Mm.
You put a bridge or towards other people.
Mm.
So aside from that, aside from life, aside from good friends or bad friends, and aside from having relationship with God, what do you think other things that makes life beautiful?
Yeah, you can do a lot in life. What makes you happy as well, like hobbies, or travel, or see, or like exercises,
Mm-hmm.
or reading books. Yeah, there are so
Okay.
many different things.
Okay, true,
Mm,
true. But for me, another thing that I would like to emphasize here is that looking at the creation of God, the nature, especially here in
Mm.
Switzerland, wherever you put your eyes, wherever you look at, left, right, at front, at the back, you will see here the beauty of creation of God, wherein you can say that really that there is God. This nature proves that there is God. There is an existing God, because how beautiful this creation. You can't imagine if people made this is a man-made, then it's amazing. But I guess the hills that we can see here, the the trees, the flowers, and the formation of the hill. Yeah, how it curves, right? So it's really a testament that there is a living God. So nature, don't destroy nature, guys, because some of us when we see flowers, we just pluck the flowers and throw it away. We just cut the branches of the trees. But here in Switzerland or in Europe, they are particular with this. I guess is it allowed here to just cut the trees, or no?
Mm. No, just like the
Louder.
just no, it's not allowed.
Mhm.
You just can cut if you have permission.
Okay, and same with other countries as well, because it's an illegal
Mm.
logging if you cut trees without the permission from the
Mm.
government, because it's the government who owns the of course the vast land that here. So nature is second Bible. You know what?
Mm.
Why I say second Bible? Because of course there's a Bible, the truth, the words of God, but nature speaks about God as well. So this is the wonder, this is the opportunity, this is the most beautiful experience that you can see the creation of God. I can imagine how beautiful was the Eden, Garden of Eden, because now you can see dried leaves and some dried trees. But during the creation, at the very beginning, is that the Garden of Eden is so much beautiful. Yeah. Trivia. Did you know that in the Garden of Eden or Eden there are precious stones? Precious things. Precious. Is this a new for you?
Mm.
I've read a lot from this that in the Garden of Eden there are precious stones like
The diamond.
diamonds. You can mention a lot of
Mm.
precious stones that you can see that they are scattered over there,
Mm.
because there's no sin before, meaning uh, you can have all this beautiful I don't know if there's a gold there, but a lot of like topaz, topaz,
Mm.
emerald, and some other precious stones wherein you can see literally and you can touch. But nowadays, it's very hard. It's very hard for you or and for us to have those precious stones. You need to dig the soil, the earth, just to find gold. And people would fight about this. But during those times, it's very easy for a person, for Adam and Eve. Anyways, wala po kasing sanlahan noon. They cannot pawn. They cannot sell or pawn those precious stones. So back to the nature. So, in times that you are in trouble, in times you are depressed, in times you are lonely, sad, or in low points of your life, just go out. Don't stay at home. Just go out. See the beauty, feel the, what do you call this? The fresh air. You love fresh air. You can
Mm.
say more about that.
Yeah. Exercise helps as well
Mm-hmm.
because exercise makes you more fit,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you you really feel, you can feel after you exercise
Mhm.
outside, because you have fresh air, you have nature around you, and in the same time you have for your body
Mm-hmm.
exercise, which makes you stronger and makes you more happy
Mhm.
as well.
But I don't know. Some people when they are in the nature, well, sometimes they are talking. They are talking with the plants. How beautiful are you? God created you so wonderfully. So sometimes people would think, "Are you crazy?" But I don't know. Sometimes it's good as well because you are praising God because of these things. But but please don't be exaggerated as well. That you keep on laughing, ha ha ha, and everywhere, so people might think you are insane. So, for me, okay, I'll have to recap how to make life beautiful is that you this life that we have. Second, good friends that surround you. Third, your relationship with God. And the fourth one that I have mentioned is the nature. And aside from that, what makes life beautiful is um, I guess the experience, daily experience that you have. Because when you experience both bad and good things in life, then it means that you are maturing, or you are a matured person. Because not all of us, when there's a problem, can stand firmly. Some will fall down. So the experience that you are gaining every day is a beautiful experience in life. So your experiences. So can you say more about that?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe you can move forward there a little bit. Yeah. Okay, because we are afraid that this balcony might detach from the building and will and you will see how we fall down. But God forbid. Okay, go ahead. I'll just check
Yeah.
our viewers
Uh,
about this daily experience.
daily experience. Yeah. It's true what you said.
Mm-hmm.
With God, you really can go through
Mhm.
up and downs,
Okay.
and also you can see through
Mm-mm.
good or through bad experience
Mm-mm.
that God can use everything to make you stronger,
Okay, thank you for that.
to grow in
Mm-mm.
life.
Okay. So I would like to give a shout out to Didan Azarpado. She said it's okay if you don't remember her, but she wishes us no worries, prayers for the both of you. Stay safe and God bless. Thank you. Thank you, Ninang. Muntik ng Ninang. Okay, happy eating, Mom Esther with Didan Azarpado. Then Rolando Luna from Geneva. I don't know, from Milan, Italy. Thank you, Roland. Denise Gallardo, one of the most beautiful women or woman in the Philippines. My office mate. Okay, Denise. Then Joanne, Java, Francisco is watching. Thank you. Tita Asian is watching. So that's, I guess, and another thing, and last thing that I guess we can share on how to make life beautiful is that um, aside from the experience that you have mentioned is okay, I guess, what more, just one, can you think? Of course,
Yeah.
the food.
Yeah.
Without food,
Sure.
guys, without food, your life will become miserable. Especially nowadays, we are locked down, we are being quarantined for how many weeks. So, without food, life is empty as well. But, but I want to emphasize more about the food that we should eat or that we must. partake is that we need also to become. We should also become wise. Or you can say more about because you love food and you love cooking as well.
Yeah,
So what
like
can you say? How
what,
okay?
what you eat, that's what you are, it says. And it's really
So
true.
I'm now eating potato. So I am potato.
Potato.
So I am a potato person. So.
No, because like if you eat or cook healthy,
Mm-hmm.
then you will feel yourself better
Mm-hmm.
and it makes you more healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Because like example, if you always eat sugar or
Mhm.
unhealthy stuff, then what we know, this makes people like depressed
Mm-hmm.
or lazy
Mm-hmm.
or lustful
Mhm.
sometimes as well. Like it's really depends as well how
Mhm.
you eat or what
Mhm.
is how your lifestyle is.
Mm-hmm.
Your life will be as well. Okay, it influence a lot.
Mm-hmm. So meaning food is
Or like alcohol or tobacco or all this stuff.
tobacco.
Yeah.
Tobacco.
Or
Okay.
all this stuff affects your health and
Mhm.
or as well your mind,
Mhm.
destroys your mind.
Okay, true. Because why I mentioned food, one of the factors that makes life beautiful is that it is the food that give us life as
Mm.
well. Without food, of course, we will die, and that's true. So we must be wise in choosing the food we eat. So can you tell them what type of food is this you
That's
prefer to eat?
vegetarian food.
So vegetarian food, and
We
what
have
are
like
the
wet
ingredients?
different vegetables.
Okay.
we
Say
have
what vegetable are these?
potatoes,
Mhm.
carrots, celery.
Mm-hmm.
This I don't know in English. How
That,
you say? It's like
green peas.
green
That's green
peas,
peas. Yeah. Yeah.
rice, of course.
And
for
what's this
sure.
one? This one. This one.
Huh?
This is
That's celery salad.
celery salad.
Yeah.
Made of
Made of
carrots.
yeah.
Carrots and
Carrots and
in the
celery.
celery.
Yeah.
So for this is my first time to taste this celery. But in the Philippines, back in the Philippines, celery is just like there's a stem.
Mm.
Yeah, but here
Mm,
it's I don't know. Maybe this
It's-
is the mother
here
of the.
it's round.
Maybe
celery.
this is the mother of the salad. I'm not sure if this is the same. How about the soup that you prepared? What's this?
This is just
Can I
from-
swim over
this
here?
is
It's.
just from yesterday. The vegetables. I don't know the name.
Mm-hmm.
Just I know in German language. It's
Say it in German.
with coconut,
Mhm.
cream, and
Mhm.
some different herbs.
Sometimes we do not know what we are eating. We are not familiar of the name of
Krautstiel.
of
It
the
calls
vegetable, but we just cook. So
Krautstiel. It calls in German language.
yes,
Yeah, so-
98% we eat vegetarian foods. Okay, so because I still eat tuna, but chicken I could no longer take it anymore. I really sorry for the chicken because the other day I bought one piece of chicken. It's a cheap, just like $13. When I came home, well, my eyes really I really like to taste, but I could no longer take it anymore. So I recook. I fried the whole chicken. Then I couldn't still take the chicken to eat. Then I recook again. I put coconut milk just to make it more more attractive. More, what do you call this?
More tastable.
More tastable for me, but still I cannot eat. Then I recook again. I put some spicy ingredients. Then, oh my goodness, I couldn't still take. So now I'm happy to say that really I'm becoming a vegetarian person. Not 100% because still I eat tuna, fish. But I guess later on I'll be okay. So with that. So food makes us happy. Make us happy because a lot of people when they are so much when they have so much enjoyment with the food, they eat a lot. But we need also to consider the proportion of the food. Don't eat too much. because when you eat too much, then it
You feel
what
heavy.
happens? You feel
It's too much. It's like overloaded.
no, not
And
not
it
not
makes you tired.
not only tired.
Like
It
fat.
made you fat, and you're no longer sexy like me. No, but the other thing is that when you eat too much, then you suffer your digestive organ. Yeah, that's why there are a lot of diseases came out when you eat a lot, because yeah, your stomach, your intestine, your digestive organ suffers because of what you have eat. So be choosy, guys, be choosy. You can eat fruits here, a lot of fruits, a lot of nuts, a lot of vegetable, and some other uh, what do you call this, uh, things that can be eaten. I don't know what to say. It's really hard because if I only speak Tagalog, then I can express it well. So here, I guess for me, those items, those pointers that I have mentioned, we have no notes. I'm just speaking this. We're talking this spontaneously. I have no other things, but I'm just using our our old minds. So I have to recap what makes life beautiful. First, your life itself. Be grateful to God that you have life. Second, um, what I have said. Second, it is the people around you. Be choosy, be wise in choosing friends. Uh, I've mentioned earlier that you have to choose people who are positive people. Avoid people who are negative. It makes you sad. It makes you put into depression as well. And the third one is you've mentioned your relationship with God. Okay, yeah, that's the third one.
And thankfulness as
And
well.
thankfulness.
Because if you're thankful for
Mm.
everything, then
Mm-mm.
you take in a other or different
Mm.
view
Mm.
life.
Yes. And the other thing that I mentioned, the nature that makes life beautiful. Just be grateful as well that God created these things that we can see, that we can feel, that we can touch, because God loves us so much. And the fifth one that I have mentioned is um, the experience. Of course, we have six, and the fifth one is the experience, the daily experience that we encounter in our daily lives. And sixth was the food that I've mentioned today. So when I say food, it includes water, it includes vegetable and everything, and blah blah blah. So I guess for today it's enough. Just to remind us that life is so beautiful. Don't waste your life. Don't waste your life into nothing. Like, don't own your life as yours, because all our life is just a borrowed one. Anytime will God take it from us, then no more. So that's the reason why we need to use our life in more beneficial, in more meaningful things, not just like having a life without meaning. So what is your parting word?
Yeah, I'm agree.
Mhm.
Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because life can be short,
Mhm.
so use your talents, use your life, your time
Mm-hmm.
useful,
Mm-hmm.
and in all as well, that it can everything what you are doing or thinking,
Mm-hmm.
that you can glorify God.
Yeah, thank you for that. Okay, we have mentioned six tips and pointers on how to make our life beautiful, and also some other things. We can include as well you have to smile. Our smile makes life beautiful as well. Don't what do you call this? Because some people don't smile.
Hmm.
you you have to laugh sometimes, you have, but not all the times that you are rolling on the floor laughing together with the catchy or the cat. It's not good. So I want to give a shout out. Okay, Yoli Panong, she's my friend in Hong Kong. And Joanne Java Francis, of course, from the Philippines, and she mentioned here, being contented gives your life beautiful. Thank you. And that's the other thing. I didn't I didn't what do you call this? I didn't remember that one because maybe I'm too much old for this one. Sorry, I did not say. But I love what you have said. The contentment in life makes life beautiful as well, and that's true. LV Kasuko, ayan, another friend of mine from Pasay English Church, and thank you, friend, for watching us. And another thing, and yes, a healthy lifestyle makes your life beautiful. Oh, you dig it, you nailed it, Joanne. Joanne, is this your first time watching my view vlog? I guess. Okay. Okay, I'm proud of you, guys. Che, the princess of friends on air in the Philippines. Okay, your viewers. Okay, okay. I touched again the screen and it went out again. So it's really hard to have a lot of fingers because I have a lot of fingers. When I touch thing, then it went out. So another here. Hello, Cheryl. Then Marivic Gomer is watching. Hi Marivic, where are you from, Marivic? And Julie Pua, of course, my friend. Yeah. Okay, and you know what? This one, Julie Pua, sometimes I borrowed money from her.
Oh.
Di ba?
Thank you
Di
to
ba?
support my husband.
Di ba, Julie, sobrang hirap buhay sa Pilipinas. Minsan nangihiram ako sa ng pera. I'm not ashamed to say this because this is the reality of life in the Philippines. If you will not ask somebody to help you, then you will die with an open eye. Tama ba English ko? Pasensya niyo English ko. Hirap kasi, hindi kasi English. And then, hi Esther, according to Julie, God bless and keep safe.
Thank you.
Keep you both. Okay, maybe you forgot the word safe. Oh, and I understand that. So, okay, a lot more in Tita Ishang and Mark Anthony. Okay, Renaline, I say it again. And Eunice Estante Padriuna, of course, our friend in Geneva. And Didan. I'm just checking if I don't miss anything. So I guess that's all, guys. So we need to finish this now because I'm hungry. So I hope you enjoy our breakfast at the balcony here, right here. So I guess I need to roll this camera just to let you see the beauty of this place. So anyways, this is my first time to show this place here, and because I used to shout out this one, and you can see here. Okay, I have to stand now. Okay, but I cannot see because the light coming from the sun is so much hot. So this is the place where we are staying here. We are in a village here. So now is, you say it in German. Now is sunny. How will you say it?
Is Sonic. Sonic.
S it
Is east. It is.
S
Sunny.
is sunny.
Sunny.
So
Sunny.
okay. Thank you very much, and share. It's your turn to share the videos that we have made today. Actually, this is not a planned one. My wife Esther just asked me, can we eat outside? I think, which outside? Outside the window? So we prefer to set this table here and to have our virus. And then okay. Thank you, and thank you for everything, and bye for now. Bye.
Bye.